Hi, and thanks for joining us on 2K Sports NBA action. It's coming up. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter, Allie LaForce. We've got the Milwaukee Bucks facing the home team and the Milwaukee starting five. Inside, we have Giannis and Lopez. Jackson out there with Damian Lillard, and it's Prince in at the 3 slot. Here's Antetokounmpo, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Boy, the overwhelming strength of Giannis just excels at fighting his way through the defense. Very impressive.
Hachimura from long range. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Now Lillard. Pass to Prince. Down low. Here's Antetokounmpo. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Antetokounmpo's gotten his second bucket.
You know, this is where Giannis still does most of his damage. He has the size, athleticism, and shot repertoire to hurt you inside.
I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless.
He's one of the few players in the NBA who can pull something like that off.
Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now here's Lillard. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks. I caught up with the home team's head coach. We discussed the challenges a player like Giannis Antetokounmpo presents for his defense, and coach responded saying he's a handful for sure. I told our guys to make sure we seal up any lanes to the basket and just try to make him beat us with his jumper. It won't be easy, but coach feels like they'll be able to make it a little more difficult for Giannis. Guys.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Drives to the hoop. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Antetokounmpo can't connect.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Hachimura. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Lillard. 41 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Drains it from 9 feet away. Lillard's got his second basket of the night.
The defense is right there, but it doesn't seem to make a difference for Lillard's jumper. That thing is wet.
Shot's good by Scott.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Bucks. 8-point game. And the shot goes down. Antetokounmpo has got 6.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
Freeman Liberty, and he converts the layup.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. That's tipped. And it's Beasley penetrating.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
For 3, here's Lillard. That shot missing. And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. Up 10. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
Shots blocked. And for the Bucks, Giannis plays the 4 with Portis in at center. Green out there with Gary Trent. And it's Kuzma in at the 3, small forward.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Boy, was that some by-the-book basketball or what? Blocks the shot, gets out in transition, and then finishes strong. From one end to the other, perfect.
And so it's Antetokounmpo with it. He brings it up for Milwaukee. They trail by 16. Pulls up at the elbow. Tipped. And he stays with it. To the middle. Oh, Giannis, a rim rocker.
The sheer power of Antetokounmpo goes up and throws it down hard. That is impressive.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Giannis Antetokounmpo wants to take on the tough assignments defensively. He said, quote, "I believe I'm one of the best two-way players to ever play this game, and I want to have that challenge, knowing that you gave everything to the game and you gave everything to stop the other team's best player."
He certainly wants to dominate in every way, Allie. Thank you. A different look for Milwaukee. Brooke Lopez comes in for Portis. And it's Jackson in for Green. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. Knocks it loose. Crafty move. And it's laid in by Jackson. Jackson's got his first 2 points of the night.
And that's just nasty right there, guys. He has a tremendous crossover.
Here's Freeman Liberty. The rebound by the Bucks. Tough loss coming against San Antonio in their last game.
Defensively, they weren't up to the task. Didn't play as a cohesive unit, and it really hurt them.
And, you know, that's all about effort, and I'm sure their coach let them have it for the lack thereof.
Here's Hachimura following the score by Milwaukee.
Going dunk for dunk. It's an aerial display.
Hey, and we may get another one this next trip up the floor.
Why not? I say keep them coming.
Bucks trail by 14. 58 seconds left in the first half of this one. Jackson can't get it to go.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
Here's Scott. Sends it home from three-point land. Scott's got 7 points in the game.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
And the Bucks with some changes. Portis, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Prince comes in for Kuzma. And Lillard subbed in for Trent. There's 39 seconds left in the second. Here's Lillard. Nails the wide open jumper. He's got 7.
Talk about a guy who can beat you consistently from all 3 levels. That's Damian Lillard.
On the wing, Hachimura. Pass to Freeman Liberty, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Hachimura.
Unforced turnovers. They'll drive your coach insane.
Beasley's checked in for Wall. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Striking from deep range. Dame.
Lillard is lethal as a shooter, even from way downtown.
Hachimura from long range. Hits a three-pointer. Hachimura's got 5 points in the quarter.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And so that's the end of the first half. Up by 15. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Two quarters of play completed as we welcome you to take a look at some of the upcoming games on the schedule. The Los Angeles Clippers will be playing against the Trail Blazers in Portland. That one gets going at 1 p.m. Eastern.
You know what we call that matchup, Ernie? Painful.
And getting back to our current contest, very impressive first half performance for the home team.
Vintage teamwork right there tonight. Everyone is looking to be the setup guy.
Yeah, when anyone could be the next to score, the defense can't tell what's coming, and the ball is certainly finding the open man.
And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. The Bucks trail by 15, and it's the bulldozer in its center. Here's Antetokounmpo. The rebound by Beasley. And from Milwaukee, inside we have Giannis and Lopez. Jackson out there with Damian Lillard, and it's Prince in at the small forward position.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Antetokounmpo outside. Good. And it's Lillard who picks up the assist. Antetokounmpo has got 13.
Really scary how good this guy's becoming. Antetokounmpo, when he's sinking the catch-and-shoot jump shot, it's game over, fellas.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. And a look now at the Milwaukee Bucks' upcoming schedule. On Monday, they head back home to host the Indiana Pacers. And then on Friday, they'll be matching up with Jimmy Butler and the Golden State Warriors.
This is a cushy slate coming up. They'll be facing a lot of beatable teams at home. It doesn't get any easier than that in this league.
They set a pick. Pass to Hachimura. 5 to shoot. Here's the bulldozer. And the layup is good off the glass. He has 6.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
And Giannis throws it down.
It's been Giannis's night. His points have come in a variety of ways, and as usual, he has been relentless.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Brian, with the Bucks switching coaches midway through last season, Doc Rivers, experienced with star-laden rosters, he said, quote, "I resist thinking that you can't coach players. I have no problem holding them accountable. If you don't do it, you're not going to win." Brian, the pressure's on to get it done.
Now the burden of expectations. It's title or bust. Thanks, Allie. And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Kyle Kuzma, he's checked in for Prince. A minute 39 left in the third quarter. Lillard finds Kuzma. Takes a 3. He buries it from 3. Kuzma's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
A reliable stretch forward. In this day and age, Kuzma is very valuable because of his three-point shooting.
Offensive board. And that one's good. A nice job on the glass as they picked up 2 on the second effort.
And there he is. I mean, attacking the boards, converting off the misses. I mean, trying to do everything he can to secure this W.
Well, he enjoys deflating the opposition with those extra possessions.
And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
How about the flash by Antetokounmpo? I mean, just an insanely talented athlete who loves to punish that rim.
Ooh, a great look there. Brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
This is what he gives you night in and night out. Stellar production at the offensive end.
Lillard fires away from way outside. And again, it's Milwaukee from deep.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Pass to Freeman Liberty. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Freeman Liberty's got 11.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. So both teams changing it up here.
Substitution on the court.
Lillard deciding where to go with it. Pass to Prince. Pure from three-point range.
Yeah, you know, Prince is always doing a nice job working to get open, and that's the reward you get for staying active, keeping yourself moving, an open look on the jump shot there.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
One shot.
Here's Lillard. Just 3 on the clock. The shot won't fall. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Up by 16. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. Moment ago, head coach Doc Rivers in the huddle.
Keep making the extra pass. Everybody. That doesn't mean you got it. Shoot it. But if somebody's open, you give it to them. Hey, right here. Make your run one step at a time.
And obviously hoping for better team basketball, Doc Rivers really laying it out.
Well, it's all about maximizing each possession, running your offense all the way through until you find a good shot.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And it's Hachimura in at the shooting guard position. Lillard. And it's blocked. And it's out of bounds to the Bucks as Milwaukee retains possession. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
You know, that's about as good a defensive play as you're going to see. Instant reaction to get a hand on the shot. Beautifully done.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on Beasley. Yes, sir! You can count on Dame from deep.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Oh, it's stolen away. Antetokounmpo against Hachimura. The drive by Antetokounmpo. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Antetokounmpo has got 9 points now in the second half. There's the drive. Beasley, that's good.
Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. 15-point game. And stolen by Beasley. Pass to Freeman Liberty. Baseline jumper. And it's good. Off the back rim and in.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Antetokounmpo for 3. No good that time. We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. Beasley outside. Pass to the bulldozer. And a vital mission for the NBA, mental health. Commissioner Silver has said it's the most important issue for the league.
And I applaud Adam for those comments he's made about it. I mean, the season is so difficult. It can really take a toll on your mind. So it's great the league is trying to help players out through this.
The Bucks trail by 20. Moving along, 2 minutes gone in the fourth. And Lillard gets it to go.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Beasley for three. Fires in the triple.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
And stolen by Beasley. Hachimura with the ball. And Lopez picks him up. Shot from 12. Here's Beasley. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity.
At the line for your home team, Beasley. Shooting one.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Lillard. Here's Lopez. Puts up a three. It's rebounded by Mr. Incredible. Beasley outside. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
And so they get the victory here at home. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. And as we leave, we present our player of the game.